There are a lot of things that I like here. The first thing is the way we get to work on the project. Our managers don't pose any kind of restrictions on us. We can just go and introduce our ideas and then we can work on it. The dress code, there's no dress code here. You can just, you just need to be dressed properly, that's all. The transport is really good. The campus is very, very good here. Wow factor is the way the technology is being developed. We are using agile methodology, wherein we don't have hard and fast requirements and you just take that requirement and go on developing. Here the requirements change every day, the sprints change every day. We take up new stories, we try to develop on it, and if there is something to be changed, we change right then and there. So that is one of the things that I really liked.
It's been amazing. Every little helps, starting from there to sharing is caring. Everything makes me look forward to come to office every day in the morning, and it's been so much fun. So the culture, so it's been very collaborative, starting from the way we sit to the way we ask questions, and we don't really think before asking any questions, like anything that comes to our head. Starting from the doubts in technology to challenging what technology we're using, starting from thinking outside the box. So everything has been a really amazing experience in terms of culture. There's a lot of freedom when we have to express our views, even to our director. And then the friends I've made, the people I've met around me have been really helpful. And so I think the people is all that matters.
The first thing that attracted me towards Tesco is the openness that was shared with the manager that I was going to work with, the work profile that they had offered me, and yes, not to forget ample opportunities that were lined up for me, as well as a work-life balance, because when I joined Tesco, I was coming with a 3-year-old kid and a daycare option was as well provided for me. I think the culture is openness and transparency. It is across verticals, not only inside the Bengaluru office, but I think it's really important for Tesco colleagues to know what is happening across geography, and Tesco is quite open and transparent to anything that happens inside Tesco. One wow factor is a great opportunity for women colleagues working in technology. That's something which is really wow, and visibility and openness and a progression to go forward in their career.
You know, when I was offered this role, I really thought hard, and then I started thinking. I came and met a couple of people here, and what was said to me was actually much lesser than it actually is. It's absolutely exciting in terms of the coverage of the role. And the kind of stuff that we get to do here on a daily basis, it's just fantastic, and that really prompted me to, you know, kind of take that step and join here. The energy and the vibe that you get in as soon as you walk into work is phenomenal. It really makes you want to think those out-of-the-box solutions and come up with something better. And it's wonderful how collaborative the whole environment is. I could have a stakeholder here in India, or it could be in the Czech Republic, or it could be in UK, and it's pretty seamless, and you still continue working the same way, and I love that. So the wow factor as far as Tesco Tech is concerned is the newness with such a beautiful blend of the old. Tesco as an organization is 97 years old, but just come into the campus and come onto the floors and you'll feel like it's buzzing, it's like a startup. So I think that blend and that balance of new and old is phenomenal for me.
What is that one thing which stood for me is the value which said treat people the way they want to be treated. That really stood aside for me. So I thought, let me give a try to see what they are trying to tell. So the recruitment process itself showed what is that value meant for them. So I was quite impressed to see if the recruitment process is that good, let me step in, take the offer to see how realistic it is. And believe me, it was same the way it was value meant to be. In every phase until day, the people in Tesco are living that value, and I have learned to live that value after joining here the more. Tesco as a company has imbibed diversity and inclusion in its DNA. So while I appreciate the professional environment in Tesco, where it helps each and every individual to achieve their career aspirations, I should also acknowledge the policies and facilities in Tesco, which are incognizant for the challenges faced by, especially by the women employees, who really struggle to strive a balance between their priorities in work and life. See, to name a few policies and facilities, policies like sabbatical leaves, medical leaves, facilities like crèche, these are the things which helps really a women employees a lot. Which for every individual in Tesco, I've started getting a feeling that career breaks are no more heartbreaks.
Two things I had heard about Tesco made me join Tesco. One is Tesco believes in providing equal opportunity, right from its hiring practices, training programs, and growth to higher roles within the organization. Other thing is about flexible work environment with policies that support and protect a large workforce of women. With customized programs to help women, it not only retains its employees, but also it skills them to perform better and move forward. Tesco has worked for me. I'm a mother of two, and I have managed to juggle with various responsibilities and progress at work because I was part of Tesco. When I returned from my first maternity leave, I was offered a critical on-site project. It was a Tesco Bank transition project. That is the trust and support Tesco exerts in its women employees.
Tesco really cares for its employees and treats them like how they want to be treated. So there is a saying like, love your job and not your company. But if the company really cares for you, then why not? It's the absence of hierarchy, even in the presence of hierarchy.
Tesco has been phenomenal in providing the support especially when you transition to a new role, and this role has traditionally been a UK-based role. So the organization had that trust in me, so that I could do this role based in India, and I could add a lot of value to that role as well. So I get a chance to work on new business challenges, work with new technologies, and that's been refreshing. I've always felt that you are never judged by who you are, rather the skills that you have, the talent that you have, and as long as you have the willingness to learn, there is nothing stopping you.
The most important thing is the learning that it has to offer, just not on the technology platform, but on the functional platform as well. So technology has offered me exposure right from ERP platform to building open source solutions to now getting onto big data and building analytical solutions for retail demand forecasting. So that's just the technology overview that you can get at Tesco Technology. Then also the functional knowledge that you gain in retail that we live and breathe, right from commercial to warehousing to retail demand forecasting. So the learning is enormous. And then comes a lot of people-friendly policies, right from our extended maternity benefits to a wonderful crèche that we have, to women in network programs that we run to enable women to come and expose ourselves, to a sabbatical if you're really in need and you need to stay back and help your family. The amount of inclusiveness that Tesco has to offer, you always feel part of it, and also the culture of learning, right? Every day you're learning something, and because you have to learn, they also enable you to take risks. And when you're taking risks and if you're failing, it's always learn from what you failed and then go on. One is the complexity of the business problems that we face and we'll have to solve day in and day out. That's probably because of the scale at which Tesco operates in, and then you really have an adrenaline rush when you have to solve such complex business problems. The second is the fact that you're impacting your customer lives across the globe, right? It's across 9 countries that we operate in, and the fact that you're making a contribution, and whenever you release a technical piece that's going to help them, the joy that comes into their faces. The third is the wide range of tech stack that we get to operate in, and the fact that we have a very agile culture, name it CI/CD, therefore making it our releases early and often, and therefore helping business.